Hello there everybody, welcome back to another Lost Ark related video. It's Tuesday, which means it's Topical Tuesday, the video series every week I have done for the last, I don't know, 3 some years. Take a look at the Lost Ark subreddit, we see what people have been talking about this week. Honestly have no idea what people have been talking about this week. I have been so out of the Lost Ark sphere. I've been busy doing other stuff, spending my time elsewhere, so I'm hopeful that it's good. Because I hope that Lost Ark does well. Optimize your free tap and juice usage with the new and improved honing forecast. Well, I mean, I guess I'll open that because I love stuff. I will open the meme just because it's so highly upvoted. And then we'll take a look at these and we'll start here. So optimize your free tap and juice usage with the new and improved honing forecast. Save 10% gold just by using your juice correctly. Oh my god, so this is a big ass post. So some guy made a new website. This looks exactly like Max Roll. But TLDR, existing calculators don't or incorrectly take into account your bound mats, especially bound juice and books. This calculator tells you how to best use free taps and juice. It saves anywhere from 1% to 20% plus gold, depending on your use case and what you compare it to. That's kind of cool if it's true, which I assume it is, because I don't think the previous honing calculators were anything too crazy. They're just very standard, like, number generators, essentially. I don't think it really had optimization built into it. Oh, this looks nice. I'm not going to get super deep into this, but I mean, if you guys don't know this post exists, this is pretty fucking cool. You decide to trust me, the above steps are the only thing you need to know, otherwise I'd love to share you how this thing works. Oh my god, and then this guy's breaking it down, and then he's fucking explaining everything he does to get the numbers he gets to. Saddle point approximation. Simulated annealing. Bro, this guy is fucking... He's in the craft. He loves it. I love shit like this, honestly. Shout out to this guy. I can see why this is so highly upvoted. This is some scientist shit, what the fuck? That's what I'm saying. Dude, but I love it. I love it when people, like, communities exist solely based on, like, contributions of community members, right? Like, that's literally the sense of what the word community means, you know? And whenever people do crazy shit like this, I'm always like, damn. This is why the community is how it is, you know what I mean? But anyways, shout out to this dude. Bro, you need to stop playing this game and go cure cancer or something. Another calculator has hit the sub. I'll just stick to mashing the hone button when the bad thoughts take over. Thanks, though. That's so cool. Oh, man. That's such a cool fucking tool, though, and that guy clearly is very passionate about what he does. I just love seeing shit like that. That genuinely makes me happy. I finally feel represented in this game. Yo, it's me! What the hell? They got my likeness in the game? That's fucked up, man. Yes, sir. What the hell, dude? You got a whole roster of me. This is fucked up. I have the same flip-flops. Haven't played since, bro. What the fuck is this model? It's the KR anniversary skin for male warriors. Player designed and voted for. Is that Zeal? That's crazy. Just don't post them standing next to an artist. Oh no, it's an Epstein email. Look at them all. That's crazy. When did they add cute bears to this game? Is this an outfit? That's crazy work. Oh man, this week has been starting off pretty good. A bunch of cute, positive things. I love wholesome shit, man. I really do. It's so nice to not always be like super negative and super down. And I know it's hard to be that way sometimes, but man, it's just a nice change of pace. But we're snapping back to reality here with this one, where it's, are we really not rioting about daily changes? Multiple issues here. Number one, divided item level. Population of the game doesn't support 4 different guardians. Matchmaking Party Finder takes forever if you're not doing Krathios. Matchmake still does. If you're not doing Krathios or Argos, you're looking at a 5-minute plus fight because no one is geared correctly in that range. Doing 50% of the players don't even know the fight. 2, you can't solo. We didn't get the mana changes. It takes just as long to solo a Guardian because I'm sitting there for half the fight waiting for mana. What is going on? This is just a daily. Even only doing rested, this has added at least 2-3x of artificial time waste. Does this bother no one? They took the most valuable part, gems, of dailies out of the least annoying part of the game, and no one blinked. I feel like I'm losing my mind. How is no one phased? Unless they bring in full Guardian solo, where it's like less than 2 minutes per person, dude waiting for a squad, even in matchmaking is a nightmare in this game. Also, depending on when you play, there might not even be supports around. Just make the Guardian solo and not a squad thing if you're going to force dailies on people. Was perfectly happy with doing Chaos runs 3 times a week and Guardian one Guardian raid a year. Just make Guardian solo. What happened with 25% of the support players? It's like me asking how to support solo content at all. It's almost like devs could just scale the content to the class at hand. There's only 4 of them, or all 4 could literally off-spec. I hate the gem shift from Chaos to Guardian. Yeah, dailies are dreadful on the patch. Some gold nerfs, newly bound gold feels like a slap in the face. I guess the remaining player base has grown accustomed to some level of eating shit, because if you don't, you either quit or doom post all day. Yikes. Maybe not too far off base, but yikes. Remaining NA/EU players are morphing into Korea players. Mission accomplished for Smilegate. Now they don't have to worry about those pesky Western players with unreasonable lol expectations. I know, right? If it's acceptance or we're just waiting for an EOS minimal live support, these are the most disgusting changes I felt since they have the cube ticket drop rate. My playtime decreased because I'm no longer doing dailies on half of my roster. I don't know. I was already struggling to find playtime, but I guess others have different issues. It was a terrible change in every possible way. Daily chores increased a lot. We're basically back to square one. It took a huge effort to reduce this, and now all that progress has been completely thrown away. Drops were nerfed in both Guardians and Chaos, and to make things worse, there was also the recent gold nerf. A series of bad decisions that only hurt the game. Unfortunately, the director keeps making shitty decisions and clearly does not want the game to thrive. Baffles me how they went for 2 years very slowly addressing daily fatigue and then suddenly said fuck you, back to 5+ dailies a week, gotta do both versions because we split gems and mats. And somehow Aegis finds a way to implement it even worse by fucking up the QOL, the rotating guardians, and the reworked cube. I mean, I don't think there's anything else I could really add to the whole what's already been said. And what I've already said in the past, and what I've consistently said in the past. But I just think at a certain point, you have to individually ask yourself, is this game that I'm playing and putting time and effort into giving me enjoyment, or am I just dreading it and having a bad time every time that I play? It's only something that you yourself can really sort of answer and ask, you know? Ask and answer. It's up to you, man. I hope your pillow is warm on both sides until you update it too. Whoever decided to ship this dailies overhaul without the Guardian QOL for supportless matchmaking should step on a Lego every day until we get this update. For those who didn't know what we would get the most current level of Guardian will not be static anymore, but will instead rotate weekly based on all available Guardians, HP visible in raids. All Guardians are fought on a small map, and flares/pheromones are no longer needed. The HP of Guardians is reduced, their patterns are simplified, and groups without a support gain 30% mana regen and 9% attack/movement speed to simulate a support. Source link. And we did not get the changes. We also did not get the dungeon changes that Mortem Gate 1 or Kalzaros dies instantly when hitting 0 HP and many other nerfs to rather annoying wipe mechanics. It's my biggest gripe with today's patch. Mortem Gate 1 leaves such a sour taste without that change. To be fair, it was really recent in KR, like a few weeks ago. They've cooked in the past. But even then, most people weren't expecting to get this change. Best we can do at the moment is to matchmake. Hit the matching button. If it pops immediately, you'll get a support guaranteed. If it doesn't pop, it'll say prioritize group role ratio. If 30 seconds plus pass, it will change the text to prioritize quick matching, then support is no longer guaranteed. It will pop as soon as there's 4 people. You'll at least know if you'll get a support or not. If you don't want to go without one, cancel the queue, try again. Don't matchmake if you don't want to do a random run. Tired of people leaving because they get gatekept on LFG. Not to mention every T4 Guardian raid is essentially unfailable if at least one person does the mechanics. This happened the same in Korea as well. The reward structure change that we have currently happened in Korea in their December patch after Loa On. They didn't get the QOL changes until their Circa patch in January. I'm assuming it's tied to Circa patch, as a lot of the new content that was introduced with Circa at 1730 as well in that patch. Not saying that I agree with this, but this is what happened in Korea, and what will probably happen for us as well. Rotating Guardians is only for 1730 plus. It was introduced as the new version of Guardians for 1730 plus content in that patch. Other new 1730 plus content includes the Chaos Dungeon called Chaos Crack, at least according to translation apps, and a replacement for cubes that is the arena where you fight between bosses. All these new content is only available 1730 plus. Yeah, I mean, I can't speak personally on when things are released, but typically I would expect things to release in the same order that they were released in Korea. It's just kind of how these Korean games that get ported over work, and it's how Lost Ark has typically always worked. There have been instances where they like speed things up and they're able to consolidate certain patches down. Do I think it should be more of a common practice? Yeah, of course. I've always said this, but I'm also aware this is just kind of standard fare for like how these Korean Western port games work. So, 'tis what it is. Anyways, I think that's enough. I'll wrap it up here. I don't want to yap too much and waste too much of your guys' time. As always, thanks for spending some time with me, hanging out with me. Like the video if you like the video, subscribe. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye! Thank you to my YouTube members. It's Diz, Remix My Life. Bye!